So what are the 6 different types of goals that you need to be aware of, and which one do you focus on? In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly that and how you can achieve results consistently by setting all of these different types of goals. Hey self-helper! So in this video, I'm going to tell you about the 6 different types of goals that you need to be aware of to see results and achieve consistently. Now, when you look at all 6 of these different types of goals, they are going to apply differently in different situations, but it's up to you how you want to use them. So they are basically divided into 2 broad categories, 3 each. The first type is your action-based goals, which you take a particular action and you move towards what you want. And the second type of goal is a time-based goal. Based on a certain specific time period, you move towards your goals. So these are the 2 broad categories of goals. Starting off with your action-based goals. The first one is an outcome goal. A lot of us set outcome goals in our own lives where we see the end result. We see a vision for ourselves and we want to see how we are going to get there. Now, this can be related to maybe you're a sportsman and you're looking to become the champion, you're looking to achieve a specific rank, you're in the workforce, you're an engineer, you're a technician, and you're looking to get the job, you're looking to earn more money, a specific amount. A key factor while setting your outcome goals is to be as specific as possible and to make sure it's a big vision that you have for yourself. Because if it's a small vision, you aren't going to be satisfied enough once you get there. So have a big vision in mind and make sure that you have the necessary capabilities that are going to allow you to get there. You may not have them at this point of time, but you can slowly work your way up there. So that's the first one, an outcome goal which is focused on the end result and how you are going to get there. The second type of goal is a process-based goal. Once we have the outcome goal in place, we can set process goals. Process goals are basically ignoring the performance of your competitors, the results that they see, and it focuses on just you. You look at your past performance and you see where you are going from there. You are constantly looking ahead and looking back at where you were. This is a very powerful way to actually track your progress and see how far you have come. It's an additional benefit when you are looking to master a particular skill that you are currently lacking in or you're looking to get even better at. So let's say you're a sportsman, you're looking to perfect a particular stroke while playing. You're looking to improve upon your past performances. You were maybe ranked number 4 in the state and now you're looking to become number 4 in the country. You're working up to that national ranking. You are trying to create all of the things necessary to make sure that the process falls into place and you are focusing on just yourself and not anyone else. This is, again, the most powerful way to actually track your progress and see how far you have come and how far you need to go. And in terms of your outcome goal, it serves as a reference point. So always look at the process, not the outcome. And once you get enough of the process done right, then your outcome will actualize. So that was the second type of goal, a process-based goal which looks at the inside. How are you performing? How are you going about improving a specific skill? The third type of goal is a performance goal, where leading up to a particular event, you see where your performance stands and you see how you can perform really well at that particular event. So let's say you're going into competition, you're a musician and you tell yourself, I have to play all these particular notes and this is what I need to do well. So you set yourself up to perform well when you tell yourself, I need to do these specific things. So setting these small performance goals that leads up to the particular event that you need to perform in. Very powerful because it's these small goals that give you the confidence and motivation to carry on with your process and outcome goals. So making small performance goals goes a long way towards becoming more confident and motivated. So set these performance goals in relation to your outcome goals and your process goals and then recalibrate them accordingly based on the situation. So those were the 3 types of goals based on action. Now that we've discussed all of the 3 types of action-based goals, let's move on to the time-based goals that you are going to need in order to see big results. So the first one is a long-term goal. Your long-term goal is probably going to be in relation to your outcome goals. Because when we look at the end result, the vision that we have for ourselves, we'll see a long-term process at the end of it. So again, having a big vision with regard to your long-term goal is going to be essential. A long-term goal is any goal that requires you to spend more than 12 months time on it. So this usually works up to a number of years. So set your goals accordingly. Having a long-term goal in mind again sets up the path that you need to follow to get there. Which leads up to the second type of goal, which is a short-term goal. A short-term goal is any goal that requires you to spend 12 months time or less on it. So a lot of tasks can lead up to this long-term goal. Now let's say your long-term goal is a vision of becoming, having a career in music. So you want to understand how can you lead up to that. You can look at your short-term goals as performing at different events, different gigs, and then you lead up to that long-term goal, which is you becoming a professional musician, making your passion your career. That is a very powerful way to actually move about. So you set specific targets that you are going to do X number of gigs, you're going to do X number of performances within a few months, and then you're going to lead up to that end result of becoming a musician later on. You need to understand that short-term goals are always going to be, again, a process, because it's not going to work out to the specific amount of time that you set for yourself always. So recalibrate your short-term goals constantly and see how they stand in relation to your long-term goal, because your long-term goal may not change, but your short-term goals may change. So recalibrate, reassess, and see how you can move towards your long-term goal in a much more refined fashion. The last type of goal when it comes to time-based goals is an immediate goal. What can you get done in the next 24 hours? And that is something that is super powerful, because it has the ability to build your confidence like no other. There is no other type of goal that can boost your motivation towards what you want like an immediate goal. And that's the power of it. So I would suggest you set daily goals. Daily goals, having a focus of the day, is super powerful towards moving towards what you want, because these small steps that lead up to bigger goals. If you haven't seen my video on setting daily goals, check it out. I'll tell you how to do it. Hit the I button and go check that video out after this one. Basically, set each and every one of these kinds of goals, all 6 of them. You need to have performance goals, process goals, outcome goals. All of these action goals are necessary. Your time-based goals, immediate, short-term, and long-term. So what is the best kind of goal to set? That's for you to decide. The fact of the matter is this: all these different types of goals are serving a different component of what you want to achieve. There is a great degree of disparity between what we want and what we want to achieve. Setting these goals allows us to bridge the gap that exists between what we want and where we are right now. So creating that bridge and forming exactly what we want to see in life, that is the most essential thing. So how are you going to do it? Well, essentially, at the end of this video, you need to be setting your first immediate goal. And how are you going to start seeing yourself at the end? What is your long-term goal? These are the 2 exercises that I would like to leave you with at the end of this video. Set a long-term goal and set an immediate goal, and see how you're going to go about it. So if you found this video useful, make sure you leave it a thumbs up and tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. And of course, if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification icon, because we are dedicated every single day of the week to empowering you, motivating you, and performing better in every single area of your life. This is Vikram signing off, and I'll see you in the next session.